Hello and welcome, this is In-Game Arts. We're doing another unboxing, another breakdown, another demo. So let's just jump right to it. Here's the front of it. The side. The back. The inside. Basically a pamphlet saying we're not responsible if you have a seizure. Basically putting classic outfits. It's a redeem code. If you want to use that redeem code, you go right ahead. There you go. That was the unboxing of the Mortal Kombat XL edition. This does come with basically all the DLC on the disc. I want to also inform that there was a 2 GB update when I put it in. I did check up the update history for it, and it doesn't really add anything. It's just basically a balancing and bug fixes here and there. I want to say that this collection comes with, like I said, pretty much all the DLC. All the fighters come with it. It comes with most all the maps all the maps they put out recently so far. It comes with all of the costumes, aside from the redeem code one they put within the game, which I am disappointed they didn't put that in the game, which they could have easily done it. But I want to also point out that I noticed a lot of people are having problems with this. I have 2 theories of what this problem could be. If you're playing offline and let's say if you pop this in and you pop it in and you can't navigate any menus, you'll see a video of me showing this, but don't freak out, okay? You might be able to play like single player and tutorial, and that's basically it. You can't access the story or any of that stuff. I have 2 theories of what this could be. Either A, you need to play like the single player experience, like do the tutorial, basic tutorials, play a single game, and play the game a little bit here and there. My other theory, which I think this is what it actually is the game doesn't tell you this, but it should, is when you pop it in and it says when it's fully installed and you can play it, it's not all the way done installing yet. You can only pick certain functions because those were just got installed. So if you see only a few functions, just back out and just let the game run and just let the application run and everything, and then back out and quit the application and restart back up. Let it give it time to process it all. Just because it says it's done installing, I don't think it's done. It's not the first game I've ever seen this do this. Shadow of Mordor, the Game of the Year edition, and Sniper Elite, the Ultimate Edition they released for that, actually had the same functions too, where once you pop the game in and it installs, not all the features are unlocked. They'll tell you that, hey, we're still installing this game. So Mortal Kombat XL should have gave you XL should have let you know that this game is not done all the way installing with these features, but just give you a heads up. Don't freak out. It will unlock at some point. Just play the game and let the game fully install itself. Other than that, the game functions like any other Mortal Kombat game. There's severe brutality, massive fatalities, and just massive gore and massive deadly just decapitations and all that stuff. If you're really into that kind of stuff, then this is a game for you. But it comes with, like I said, all the unlockable characters. It comes with the Predator, it comes with the Alien, it comes with Jason and the Leatherface and all the extra characters. I also want to point out, if you go to Triborg, which is the robot versions of the ninjas, if you click on him and you go to the access menu, the 3 bar, you'll have 3 skill sets. When you're in that 3 skill sets from Triborg, push up triangle and you'll access an extra play style, and when you pick it, all the Triborgs will fuse together and you'll get Sub-Zero version of Triborg, which is a hidden, I guess kind of like a cheat code hidden character here and there. So just check that out, it's worth a look. Other than that, it comes with the tower modes we all know and love. It comes with the classic tower where you have to survive the tower and climb the tower and defeat the main boss at the top. It comes with the story mode too, which is a very interesting and well-designed story. It's not your typical fighting game where it's just puts you against random fights here and there. It actually has cutscenes and stuff like that to put you into a reason for the fight. But I also want to point out that if you haven't played Mortal Kombat, the original one that came on the PlayStation 3, the reboot, or the Xbox 360, the storyline does continuation from that one. So if you don't know what's going on, you might need to play the original one that came out on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, so you can get a grip if you're really into the story, so you can know what's going on. There's also a special mode called the Crypt Mode, where you go into the crypt, and it's basically you unlock like extra costumes and artwork and music and more brutalities and stuff like that. It's kind of like an old dungeon crawler style kind of game where you're in a first person mode and you kind of like move your body like this, and then you move one block. It's like a section block setter, and when you come across a statue, you spend money you earn in game, which you can earn money offline and online. You sit there and you activate it and you unlock the ability. And that's all this really is. It's just like a glorified menu, and you can just explore it in this way. I felt like it could have been something more. Actually, I was kind of disappointed that this Crypt Mode couldn't have been like sort of like a dungeon crawler RPG kind of style kind of game. Where, if you ever remember the game Tobo Number 1, which I have it right here if you're interested. It's Tobo Number 1 actually had this like dungeon crawler kind of style where if you pick any of the fighters, you can like run across this dungeon mode and stuff like that, and like get items to heal yourself and fight random enemies here and there. And then you come across through this dungeon, you fight a main boss. What I feel like they could have done is with this is as you're going through this crypt, you can go through dungeons, pick any character you want, and randomly have an encounter, and then you fight it out, and whatever damage you were able to beat him, and whatever item he might be able to drop, you can heal yourself, boost maybe your attack for the next fight. I thought like they could have done something more with this to make it more in depth, like add this extra mode here. I don't know. I know it's not that big a deal to some people, which it's not a big deal. I'm not down in the game. I just felt like they could have done something special with this. But what they did is okay. I just feel that this Crypt Mode, just randomly exploring, unlocking stuff, you could accidentally like skip over something because you actually explore and look for these statues. So if you don't look for the statue or you looked over the statue, you could miss out unlocking something. So be careful with that. Next, you do have a lot of the costumes are locked and unlocked by you unlocking the Crypt Mode and getting extra costumes in there. And some of the bonus costumes from DLC wise in the game, like classic skins for Sub-Zero and Scorpion. I do want to point out that none of the content you're watching right now is not with any redeem code or any updates. I do not do that with my games, so you can see the game in its purest form on the disc. Everything you're seeing is content on the disc. There is a special mode, like a slot machine mode, where every time you get into a fight, you can have like special activation modes where like this fight here, everybody's one hit kill. So this fight here, you both got one hit and you're instantly dead. Or another mode where double damage and so on and so forth. I don't see too many reasons to play this, but it is a kind of a spur of something different. Like I said, I think they could have done something more with the crypt than wasting time and resources making that. But I won't nitpick. Other than that, I do feel the combo meter here and there, like when you do all the combos and stuff, they're not as, how do you say, easy to initiate. They're very precise. If you don't hit the buttons precisely as they say it to do it, you're going to fail the combo or you fail what they're going to say. I'm more of a casual fighter game guy. I know that a lot of hardcore people really appreciate more intricate, more to the core, which I don't reject that at all. People prefer a professional fighting game. But for us casuals, it's kind of annoying when I have to hit these buttons perfectly. Now if I mess up just once, I mess up the entire combo. It's a little aggravating and disappointing here. But it's more of a nitpick from my part. But I just wanted to point that out. Next, there's of course you have like a gallery mode where you can like look at all the all the character models, looking at them 3D perspective. You can listen to all the music from the stages. You can get bios of all the characters. You can get an idea of all the brutalities out there. Like I said, it's got a lot of unlockables, a lot of things you can do. The story mode, the story's nothing special, but hey, I prefer this story style than your typical story modes in fighting games. But I do want to point out, I thought the QTEs in the game were a little offbeat. I don't know why they had to put QTEs in this, which if you don't know, a QTE stands for a quick time event. But it's not all around bad. I don't mind QTEs, I just felt like it was unnecessary. But on the QTEs, if you like mess up the QTE, don't worry. It's not like an instant fail like certain other games we're all aware of. That you just mess up once and you're instantly dead and you have to start the entire cutscene. No, you can mess up a good amount of here and there and everything. I don't even think you have to purposely miss all the ones. I really don't know what would happen then. But I've missed a few them purposely and nothing really bad happened. I still recovered myself and I do like that and appreciate it. It gives a nice atmosphere of like, if you don't mess up, you're just instantly lost. So I do think they did a good job on that one. But I don't know why they had it including QTEs in general, but I don't hate QTEs, but I know a lot of you do out there, so full warning on that in the story mode. Other than that, the gameplay is great, it's smooth, the graphics are phenomenal, the game is what we know and love for a Mortal Kombat game. I do like the environment interacting where you can like pick up weapons on the ground and smack an enemy or jump off a car or something like that, or jump off a tree or grab something and throw it from the background. That's very, very well done and very interesting. There is a lot of missing characters from the ones that you played from the original Mortal Kombat and even the original Mortal Kombat trilogy, so be aware of that. Like Jade is not in there, and there's a lot of other characters, so if you really have a specific character, be aware of that your character might not be in the game. Other than that, I do have to give Mortal Kombat XL a green light. This is a great buy, great value, and great worth of your time. If you're interested in buying a copy, there's links in the descriptions down below. If you want to see more videos from me, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, I want to point out that my brother has a channel, and he made a great music video of this game here, and I'll put the link in the ending of the video if you're interested in listening to music videos. It's well worth it, trust me. It's great, well made. He made it with the PlayStation Share factory, and he made it really well. So I'll put a link up there, and I'll put a link in the description down below. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!
MEcKo wins.